Hello and welcome to White Glove Reviews. In this video, we're going to take a look at kind of a cool, little bit unusual Swiss Army knife. This is the Victorinox Special Mechanic. You might also see it listed as the Victorinox Mechanic Junior. And it's an odd little knife. Let's take a look at it. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything useful in this little instruction set? Not really. They're like, you got a bunch of stuff. Alright. The divot fixer. Alright. So, what makes the Special Mechanic or the Mechanic Junior kind of interesting is it's very similar to a Victorinox Classic. No, scratch that, sorry. A Victorinox Compact. The thing about it is, though, it's a compact, well, it's actually kind of weirder than a compact. It's like a compact sort of mushed together with a tinker, only the compact has pliers instead of scissors. So what this has is, this has the normal combo tool, like you expect on a compact, and the combo tool has the flathead screwdriver and the weird wire stripper thing. It's got the large blade, and it's got a pair of pliers. And this knife is the smallest Victorinox knife that has pliers. Now, in addition to having pliers, what it has is it has a Phillips head screwdriver. It has plus scales, so you have the pen, you have toothpick, and you have tweezers. Now, the reason I say it's kind of like a hybrid between a compact and a tinker, well, let's compare. Alright, so this is a compact, this is a tinker, and this is a compact. So, looking at the compact, you have the combo tool. You have the combo tool on both. You have the large blade on both. Instead, the compact has scissors, and the Special Mechanic has pliers. You have the same assortment of scale tools. Now, on the back, one thing that you do lose is the compact has a corkscrew, and the Special Mechanic has the Phillips head. But the Mechanic doesn't have any kind of secondary tool. It doesn't have the hook. So you lose that. Now with the tinker, you pick up the Phillips head from the tinker, and you have some of the other tools from the tinker. But it's actually a teeny bit thinner than the tinker. Wait, I'm sorry, it's a teeny bit thicker than the tinker because of the pliers. So it's an interesting little knife. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth, and I debate about this, because if I had to pick between scissors and pliers, I think I'd pick pliers. Because I tend to, I mean, okay, the Swiss Army knife pliers aren't really amazing as pliers, but they're probably some of the best tweezers you'll ever find. And I tend to use the tweezers a decent amount, and they're good. You know, like, if you've probably seen some of my other videos where I've used the pliers to like get things out of a different Swiss Army knife and that kind of thing. So I don't know. What do y'all think? If you're given the choice between scissors and pliers, which would you prefer? Because this is a lot of oomph in a small package. And I guess the second question is, corkscrew or Phillips head? One thing that's kind of interesting is I'm pretty sure if you are so inclined, let's see, if you wanted to, you have the little hole in the scale right there where you can put a stick pin in if you want. And I don't know if it presses it down too much or not. This seems like the kind of thing we just need to test. Tinker doesn't have one either. try it out. I'll steal the straight pen off of my knife. We'll test it out. Alright. So we slide it in. So it sets pretty flat. It sets pretty flush. Not super flush, but relatively so. So let's see. Oh. That does not work. I guess I can tell now why they don't do that. Huh. Okay. So lesson learned there. You don't get to put the pen in that one. You know what's kind of interesting? You notice there's a difference there in the amount of space. I'm kind of doing a terrible job holding all these 3 of these things at one time. But you can see there's a tiny gap there, and there's a bigger gap here in the tinker. So let's try this. See if it works in the tinker. It looks like it probably would work in the tinker. So yeah, it works in the tinker. You can see. It just doesn't work in the mechanic. That's interesting. So I guess they changed them a little bit, maybe. You don't see? I guess they did. Maybe they made it a little longer? Yeah. There's a difference. Like this is pointy and this one is not. Interesting. So, I don't know if that's useful or not, but if you wanted to put a stick pin in your tinker, you can do that. Anyway, it's kind of a cool little knife. Unfortunately, the knife is discontinued, but if you specifically wanted this knife, you could keep an eye out on eBay and that kind of thing. They do come up every now and then on there. You could also, if you like the scissors instead, you can just get a compact. I'll include links in the description for the information on all this stuff, and you can check it out. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and you can answer the 2 age-old questions: scissors or pliers, and corkscrew or Phillips head. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope y'all have an excellent day.